Okie dokie, so Bitcoin is at $7,000. This is a record price. My name is Mike Kubera. Stay tuned today. It is the morning. We are excited. What is going on? Bye. Okay, so it's absolutely crazy. I've been looking at where Bitcoin is. It went from 7,000 to 7,100 to nearly 7,200. The market cap is approaching $200 billion. And we're actually kind of curious what's going to happen next. So as with my previous video, a lot of people are commenting like, should I buy? Should I buy? Should I buy? Well, it's been going up since $6,400. And yes, you should. No, I'm just kidding. Because here's the thing. There's going to be a heavy correction. A lot of people, like, just forget about everything for a little bit of a second here. Let's think about this logically. When a lot of people suddenly make a bunch of money, they don't really care about making more, because when they reach their goal, that's their goal. They profited, they made a bunch of money, and they're also afraid of what's going to happen next. They're afraid of the other guy and his greed, so they're going to sell. They're going to sell and purchase whatever their dreams desire, whether it be a Lamborghini, a fur coat, a house to protect their kids, whatever it is, second Ferrari, that's fine. You have people who already profited a bunch and they're going to sell off. Then you have those who just got into it and they're a little bit afraid of what the others are going to do. So it doesn't matter whether these people will profit or not. They will sell just because of what's around the corner. When it rose too much, too quickly, and as soon as somebody sells, a big whale, a foundation bank, somebody in the news, a celebrity, it's like a bandwagon effect. Everybody will start selling at that point because it's like, oh, the FOMO suddenly went away. It's not about fear of missing out. That's what's going on right now. Everybody's like, oh, well, I don't want it to hit 7,500 yet. I'm going to buy a little bit of Bitcoin. Let me try and make some money. But think about it. It doesn't matter if you didn't buy Bitcoin at $3,000 or $4,000. If you're buying right now and it goes up a couple $100, it's not that much money. Like, you're better off earning the Bitcoins instead of purchasing them and hoping that it goes on just because you're holding. A lot of people are up in the clouds right now. It's like most of the people I talk to think Bitcoin's going to be 100,000, a couple $100,000. And right now it's hit $7,000. It's a new record. But as with anything, you have to realize that, it takes time. It takes a lot of people. Sure, blockchain technology is here to stay. Sure, there's a lot of people who are still missing out on this technology and they're just becoming aware of what's going on. But with this, it doesn't matter how much it continues to rise. There will always be those people who, as soon as there's a little bit of FUD going on, fear, uncertainty, doubt, they will spread like wildfire. So as soon as a couple people sell off, a couple $100,000, maybe a couple $1 million, then it all starts to crash. And then you have the people coming out of the woodwork who are like, see, Bitcoin's finally crashing now. It's not going to crash. It's the same chances of it going down to $1,000 as it's going up to, $10,000, $11,000, $12,000. But still, it will have a correction. A correction is due at this point. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. Maybe it'll go even up to $8,000. But if it happens today, if it happens tomorrow, if it happens next week, I wouldn't be surprised. Now, the only thing that's kind of keeping it up is right now there's a lot of speculation. Sure, Bitcoin's fantastic. It's encrypted. It's great for the newbies, but there's a bunch of speculation because people are still thinking there's going to be more and more to jump on it right now before the correction. So I'm not sure how long this will continue to go for. And whenever it hits a new point, let's say 6,000, it breaks through 7,000, it breaks a new record, $7,500, these milestone checkpoints, that's always good because people want to pump it up there. But then you have these sell walls and buy walls, right? So my advice, again, for people who are thinking about buying, buy when the correction happens. And until then, earn Bitcoins and invest your money in other things so you can have more capital to work with for the other periods of time. If you have a couple $100,000 and you don't mind investing in a couple Bitcoins right now and you honestly could care less because you're looking into it for the long term and you're investing in other things as well, it's like, whatever, you shouldn't probably be watching this video. This is more for the newbies who have like $1,000 or like $2,000 to invest. So it's better to invest that into some Bitcoin projects instead of Bitcoin itself, or into something revolving around the marketing online sphere. And then once you earn from that, once you're making money from something that you can control, and also, it's kind of like naturally exponentially growing, then you're able to reinvest that into other projects. Anyways, my awareness of this topic and all this, I'm not an expert. You're able to do whatever you want, but that's just my advice. You can take it or leave it. Some people are calling me out for selling Bitcoin at $3,000 or at $4,000. Again, I could care less because I keep earning more Bitcoin and I am holding on to a little bit. I'm not selling it all. I'm selling parts of it. And if you're not selling parts of it, well, sure, maybe things are golden right now, but how long will this continue to be for? Oh, some will say I'm a naysayer, some will say I'm negative and all that, but it doesn't matter because when it hits, when it finally falls, then people will freak out. And this is the same thing. You see it every month or every couple of months. You know, it goes up and then it falls. It goes up and then it falls. And it goes up and it falls. And people get so emotional about this. No, you have to close the computer. Just forget about it. If you made money, cool. And if you lost money, well, hopefully you sold a little bit, reinvested it into something else, made your money back, and that's it. At the end of the day, if you're investing money that you can afford to lose, that you don't care about, $500, $1,000, if you lost it, well, chances are you didn't lose 100%. Chances are you lost like 10%, 20, even 30, maybe 40, whatever. You get another 1,000 next month, you get another 1,000 next month, you get another 1,000. If you keep going with it and you're learning from your mistakes, you can make money back. Anyways, my name is Mike Kubera. We have some exciting news coming up, so definitely stay tuned. I'm sorry that I keep repeating myself, but it is what it is. People will judge me, people will hate me, but, you know, it's cool that I hit $7,200. It's awesome. And do I change my opinion from the fact that, it went from $6,400 to $7,200 now? No. Because we're not sure where it's going to peak at, but just based on the history and based on what's going on and based on the uncertainty in certain fields of the market, well, I'm not saying to invest into the coins that aren't good. I can't really say that word, but I'm saying do smart decisions. Anyways, we shall see you guys tomorrow, so peace, or maybe later today. Bye.